Now what I'm going to try and do now is add in a little bit of a call and response fill around where the vocal line would be. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and inflict a vocal line on you. What we're going to do here is use the open E minor pentatonic. So this is played, let's say, out of open position. We're using open E, 3rd fret E, open A, 2nd fret A, open D, 2nd fret D, open G, 2nd fret G, open B, 3rd fret B, open E, and 3rd fret E. Now, with so much blues stuff, it's not really what you play, it's how you play it. Even the simplest of fills will sound effective if you play it right, and the most complicated of fills will sound terrible if you play them wrong. So it's important to start with, it's all about the groove. Keep the rhythm together and just play only what will fit. And a great exercise for taming your phrasing this way is to move between a bar of rhythm and a bar of lead, keeping the groove together as you go. And I'll demonstrate what I mean here. Even something as simple as this. Given the right timing, the right attitude, it sounds much better than a badly played flurry of notes trying to force them all into a small space. Now, I'm going to put this in the accompanying text, but what's going to happen is the 3rd and 4th bars, and also the 7th and 8th bars, will be the gaps in the vocal line, and that's where we're going to put the fill in. So you can kind of mumble the lyrics to yourself if you're feeling vocally self-conscious as I am. But hopefully you can imagine where these lyrics will fall, and you'll hear how the guitar line provides a response. Straight away we were already into that kind of blues, country blues, sitting on the porch territory, and I'm improvising these purely off the cuff, deliberately, because this is a style of music that's all about groove, feel. It's not about rigid set parts and lines. So, however, that said, I am now going to show you a couple of rigidly set tricks and lines that work very well in this kind of style. Now, the first thing that you'll see me do is on the lead up to the turnaround, on the lead up to the B chord, I'm walking chromatically up the A string. A, B flat, B7, and the same thing going back down from the B to the A, B flat, A. And the other thing is the signature chromatic descending lick that gives us the intro and the turnaround. So what I'm doing here, this is all based around dyads on the G and B strings, ringing against the open E. So we're starting with 4th on the G, 3rd on the B, open E, 3rd on the G, 2nd on the B, open E, 2nd on the G, 1st on the B, open E, 1st on the G, open B, open E, and then usually some open E, and then a chromatic walk up to B7. Okay, so I'm now going to play you a couple of little improvisations that bring all of this together, and hopefully this will be the spur for you to go on and explore a little bit more of this style. So that's a very basic guide to how to kind of bluff your way in this style, but there's an immense amount of music to go and check out there. There is of course the master of the blues, Robert Johnson, who pretty much defines this style, and some of his contemporaries. You've got people like Blind Lemon Jefferson, Blind Lake, the Reverend Gary Davis, Bucka White, all the way through to the more modern kind of people who carry the flame for this sort of thing. Of course, Eric Clapton and his Unplugged album did wonders for this style. There's also people like Keb Mo, Eric Bibb. There's an immense amount of stuff out there to go and check out. And as I say, have fun with it. It's a very rewarding, very entertaining style to play, and it's great fun for playing on the porch or at parties or just sitting in the garden with a beer. So I'll sign off with another improvisation and hope you've enjoyed it.